Going live, counting down most popular fair rides there are in the UK. Counting down the most popular fair rides. Get David Sutton joining me. Where is he? David Sutton. Not online, I think. All I do is I say, I click on it and I say David Sutton on. David Sutton. I am now live on YouTube. Sure. He's here. Drew and Mike is here, but I'm trying to get David Sutton in because he knows about Funfair rides as well. Try to get David Sutton in from Sophie Vlogs to come in, whoever he is. 3 people in here actually. That's me probably because I'm one of them because I started the live stream. I'm waiting for David Sutton to come in and Simon. Simon's around here somewhere. It's Simon Sutton. I'm Simon Sutton. Simon Ilkinson and David Sutton. I'm live right now. Where's Sophie Vlogs? That's a good idea actually. I'm not posting on Sophie Vlogs in live because that'd be silly. Yeah. สายมอน I am live on YouTube. Edit that post. Live. Hopefully I get Dave Sutton to come in soon. Message review held. Hopefully, actually, Stu Calder might join the party in a minute. Join the party. Well, I just stopped laughing about that. Why are you talking about toothpick in my basement? Stop talking about PS4. PS4? No, I have not got a PS4. I've got an Xbox, which I don't really play on. I use my laptop at the moment and use my phone. I don't play. I don't like horror games. I hate horror games. I'm not into horror stuff. Anyway, I'm trying to get people to talk about fun fairs here. I'm not talking about PlayStations and that, or fun fairs. I'm here to talk about counting down the best fun fair rides there are in the UK. That's why I'm doing. I'm not talking about PlayStations and PlayStation 4 because I haven't got one. I was hopefully get Dave Sutton out to join in and Simon Elkerson because I've gone live already. La la la. Actually, send Stu the link. You know what to do. Go Tom do some fifth vlogs. Go to come on to Tom Jury logs. Mighty Mike Mike Key and Drew are in my chat. Dodgems. I'm getting Stu Calder is going to join in a minute. I'm trying to get him on here. Stu Calder. Stuart Calder. Stuart Calder. Oh, it's a bit nippy in the wind. But today is warm anyway. Dodgems there. I went on Dodgems the other day. Not the other day. I went on Dodgems before this virus broke out, actually. I went on Dodgems before this virus broke out. So I went on to Dodgems at Falham Fun Fair. And I tried filming using my vlogging camera. Yeah, my vlogging camera on the Dodgems, but I went the wrong way most of the time. I kept going the wrong way on the Dodgems. And David Sutton goes, and Simon Elkinson goes, "You're going the wrong way, Tom. You're going the wrong way." And I dropped some money on the floor. They go, "I got a tenner. I got a tenner here." I go, "You found a tenner? I found the floor." Thank you. Oh God. I'm hoping I can get them on to here in a minute, Simon Elkson and David, because I'm going to stay live for the whole of this period. There's a little bit drink off of milkshake. Nesquik chocolate milkshake. She goes, "Who's in your cat?" It's Stu. It's only two people. La 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 la. It's Mikey gone, is he? Mikey gone now? Or is this you left, Drew, in there? Why? There's one person in now. Someone's gone. I had 3 people about a minute ago, and it's gone out. Right, top 10 funfair ways. We've got the booster, got MK boosters, which is like lots of MK wides out there. David Sutton knows more about the fairways than I do, but I know certain fairways like Walters and that. But David Sutton has got more. He knows about the MKG big funfair wides we don't get here in Wiltshire, down in Portway Field, or in Devizes, or in Chippenham. All the big fairways that we don't get with John Jennings. Those fairways I'm on about. But hopefully, if David Sutton comes and Simon Ilkerson joins the party, that'd be cool. And then we get this party on the go, on this countdown on the funfairs on the go, man. We're counting down funfair rides. All the fair rides will be counting down because you got. Don't forget how many waltzes there are. Different waltzes there are. You got John Jennings' waltzes. You got the Earthshaker waltzes, which are based, which is goes along with Charles Carr's one. And then you got the waltzer, which belongs to Bill Coles, and then you've got the Thunderdrome waltzer, which belongs to David Connolly's funfair. I can't remember all of them, but then the Gillex one, the Gillex waltzer belongs to the Dentons family. The Dentons family got that one. The waltzer. Yeah. Counting down his funfair wise is impossible, but I know there's quite a lot of them out there. But the ones I know, which are quite fascinating with lots of light package on it, is the Sizzlers. The Sizzlers are quite interesting as well because you've got loads of different lights on the Sizzler. Because each Sizzler and Twister is different. You've got the new models, which is the PGW models. Then you've got the older models, which is John Jennings, and there's 3 of them out there of John Jennings' make of waltzers out there. Waltzers, I meant Sizzler out there. Sorry about my mistake. So you've got 3 different scissors out there. The same model as John Jennings is. But if Simon and David are on here now, they'll tell me how to spell, correct me. I need David and Simon to be Ilkerson and David Simon to be on there on my live YouTube because they can correct me easily on there because I need someone to correct me on fair wides because I'm not going to get spelling them all. So that's why I need David Sutton and Simon Ilkerson to come in to help me to correct the fair wides. And this message held for review. What? This message is held for review? What does it mean? I don't get that bit. This message. Hi, Tom. Yay. He's in the house now. Right, I need spelling correction on these fair wides. Because I'm trying to work them out. Because I know there's Thunderdrome waltzers do belong to David. Oh, God, I spell his name now. David Collins, not David Collins. Is it David Collins or who? Try to spell. I hope you can correct me here because I'm not good at spelling there at the owners at the funfair wise. I know John Jennings fairwise. I know the Julex belongs to the Dentons. Jamie Denton's funfair. But when it comes to other waltzers, it's like really hard to pronounce all the owners of them. I know there's lots of MGK. Well, I can't spell these names of fighters. I know there's boosters out there. How are things? I'm okay, thank you. I decided to do a live YouTube thing, and I'm trying to figure out how many fair rides there are in the world. And I was listening to your podcast with that John, that guy from Belgium, the guy from Belgium who's does the Hangover. I quite like that podcast about you talking about the Hangover of that John guy. It's quite interesting, actually. I quite liked that podcast. Sorry, not vlog, podcast. Sorry, I made a mistake there. I meant podcast. I meant to say. It's quite interesting what he said on there. That guy. Join the sun. Yes, I am joining the sun. That guy does like to torture people, doesn't he? On that ride, on the Hangover. But while I was listening to the Hangover podcast, it sounds very interesting. And especially how they put it up, I found that very interesting. I never knew how they actually set it up, because that was very interesting. Yes, I do miss the fun fairs, actually. With autism, because I got asthma syndrome, it makes it even worse for me, because I get anxious every day about it. I get anxious every day about fun fairs sometimes. Sometimes I have a little meltdown because my routine's gone out the window. Going to places, to fun fairs, and I would have gone to what's it this week? Oh, I've gone to Southampton. I was going to Southampton Common Fun Fair for my second anniversary filming there at the Southampton Common Fun Fair, which I miss. I'm gonna miss that. But I'm hoping fun fairs do come back in July and August. July and August, hopefully. July and August, yeah. And hopefully, July and August, the fun fairs will be back, hopefully. I gotta wait to see how this silly old virus goes first. I know Simon Elkins says that fun fairs might come back in August, but I'm hoping Monster Carnival goes ahead. I hope Monster Carnival goes ahead, because I'm not gonna want to miss Monster Carnival, because Monster Carnival brings John Jennings Fun Fair in the outside in the big car park out in Monster Town Centre car park. I don't want to miss John Jennings Fun Fair this year in the Monster Carnival. And if the Monster Carnivals are on, I have to wait till next year for Monster Carnival, when Dave Jennings puts his rides at the back. But at the moment, John Jennings is busy doing up his Sizzler, his waltzers. He's doing some more work to his waltzers at the moment, which I've been on his John Jennings' website page, and he's doing lots of stuff to his rides. So I'm hoping they do come back eventually. But I know you don't think they'll be back to 2021. Back to 2021. Oh, okay. But you don't know how long it lasts, though. But wait to see what happens. Keep him busy. Yeah, I keep busy. I'm working tomorrow. I'm working at Morrison's tomorrow. I'm working at Morrison's tomorrow. Sorry that it's backwards. But I'm working tomorrow at Morrison's tomorrow. Another busy day at Morrison's tomorrow. I start early now. I'm not doing 3 to 5 at the moment. Follow me. I'm not doing 3 to 5 at the moment. I'm key worker. Yeah, I am. So I'm working tomorrow in Morrison's. Doing the same thing. We make sure the shelves, make sure the drinks are all turned around. Make sure the toilet paper's filled up. make sure all the aisles, if anything needs to be put on the shelf, I put on the shelf. So I work from 3, not from 3. What time is it? I'll be tomorrow. This time tomorrow, I'll be working at 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock tomorrow, I'll be working, or 12:30 to 2:30 tomorrow. But I can work any time I want in Morrison's at the moment, which is a good thing. At least I'm keeping everyone fed and keeping H&S workers fed as well, and making a good job out of it. And I'm very proud of Steve Way of he's doing his part as well, which I'm very proud of him. He's doing his part, delivering the medication. We're going for a walk in a minute. Ooh, have a nice walk. Have a nice walk. Have you got if you go for a walk, do you have hills and countryside outside your where you live in Manchester? You got nice fields you can walk fields that you can walk across, fields and that, where you live in Manchester. Got any hills around there in Manchester? Got any hills? Any nice hills around Winchester? Any nice hills to walk up? Loads of hills. 2 tokens. Oh, the good old 2 tokens. Oh, let's have some 2 tokens today. Oh, let's have some 2 tokens today. Oh, let's have some 2 tokens today. Good old 2 tokens. To the love, to the like the 2 tokens. One thing I will miss is at the Southampton, because if I was going to go to that Southampton Fun Fair thing, I would miss the Rocking Rage. What otherwise go there? What other otherwise go there? Would have gone there. Sorry, I know the Rocking Rage. Would have gone there, but I'm going to miss that this year. I'll miss that this year. Booster Super Bowl. Oh yeah, the Super Bowl. Super Bowls. Super Bowl tends to move a little bit similar to the waltzers, but because it's not being pushed, but they move around like the waltzers do. Because they're both attached to the platform, aren't they? So Super Bowl seats or cars move in the same direction as the waltzers move, because they both go a little bit around, I've noticed, which is quite interesting because that's how Super Bowl works. But I know how it lifts up. So when the Super Bowl starts, it lifts up. It goes so it's like this, and then it starts lifting up with all the cars going around. It lifts up. There's a point, but behind it's probably little air pistons behind it, little air pistons pushing it up like that. Little air pistons probably underneath the ride that makes it go up. Because how do you know Sophie Flogs? I met Sophie Flogs a long time for a while now. I met him last year in thing, and that's a while ago I met him. So I know there was Sophie Flogs for quite a while, and I followed him a while back now from last year. So it's not been bad. So he's. Do you like crisps? Yeah, I like crisps. I like salt and vinegar crisps. My favourite salt and vinegar crisps. Even though you like cheese and onion, and cream chive Pringles, and I remember hearing that in the podcast vlog with that John guy. Who's Dave Sutton? Me. National-wide amusements. National-wide amusements. I'm Dave. Yeah, national-wide amusements. Nice title. So, you're about to go for your walk in a bit, or you're about to go on your walk in a bit. David, you're off to work for a walk in a minute. On your little jolly out walking. Warm day. Yep, it is a warm day today. That's why I'm outside of my laptop with an umbrella to keep the sun off my head. I like my new laptop. And it didn't cost me that much money, but it's quite a nice laptop though, so I can do when we go back to when the fun fairs do come back, I will be uploading and doing my vlogs on my laptop. All my vlogs will be uploaded on my laptop, and I'll just edit them on my laptop. Be quicker than doing it on my mobile phone. But I still take pictures on my mobile phone. Why is he asking that? DELL. Camera seems nice. It starts with DELL, which is Dell. I think it's pronounced Dell. Yeah, my laptop's called Dell. Good old Dell laptop. Anyway, I always check into your. That's better than Daz's. Better than Daz's. I keep hearing about this Daz's. You're not working today, Tom? My day off today. My day off. I only work Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays, and Sundays. My day off in Morrison's. So I only have like certain days I can work because I got Asperger's syndrome. I can work part time in Morrison's. I can't work full time. So that's how it works. But apart from that, I'm just gonna hopefully fun fairs to come back one day or some point. And I do like your podcasts, but I'll be probably wait for the next podcast with the next guest, unless I'm one of them. That'd be funny if I was one of them. That'd be nice as one of them. I am a fun fair. What? Really? That's interesting. Nationwide movements. Makes me laugh and chuckle when I listen to your broadcast, David. Are you on for telly now? No, you are. No, Tom, you are on for telly now. Cool. I just want, eventually, I want to, I like your podcasts, David, because it makes me chuckle. Especially when Simon gives you that banter. Makes me have a great day. Makes me chuckle. That does that. Those broadcasts. I am not busy at the moment. Today, obviously, later, but hopefully, I do like your podcast. It's so funny, especially when Simon does a lot of banter. There's a lot of banter in that in there. It's quite cool. It's quite cool having all that banter. I can't wait for the next podcast. So Kings. I can't wait for the next podcast, David. The next podcast. I can't wait for that one. I can't wait for the next podcast. Makes me laugh. I'll watch that in a minute. The top 10 of 5 lives. I'll watch that in a minute. But I can't wait for the next podcast with your next guests. But hopefully I could be one of them. If you want me to. In the platter. So kill us guests. Oh god. You've got so many people you want to talk to. Have you ever asked Don Jennings if he wants to be your guest? Interview Don Jennings. Have you thought of interviewing John Jennings? Asking him. Go on to like his group page and ask him if he wants to join being interviewed on your podcast. Could you? Yeah. But I do like them. It's quite funny sometimes. Anyway, one day, I might actually see that Hangover wide one day in my lifetime. But I haven't been up close to it yet. I'm hoping I do one day get up close to it, the Hangover, because I think it's about this very high, probably big high as to that pylon in my back garden. So yeah, that would be cool to see that up close one day, but not yet. But that John guy is funny. Massive and scary. That John guy you interviewed that day is very, very, very. Yeah, and I'm not going to London. I'm not going to go to London. That's too busy for me. I can't go there on my own anyway. I don't really like going to fun fairs when it's busy. Too busy because it's too busy for me. I don't like it because there's too many people about. I like to go to fun fairs like early, like in the afternoon before it gets really busy. I tend to go really early to the fun fair. I go there before it starts. I usually tend to go there before it starts. So it's really early. I usually go then to the fun fairs usually. I prefer to go early in the afternoon before it gets really busy. Because that's why I if it gets busy at Morrison's, I go out the back for a bit and do something out the back in the warehouse. I think it's busy in Morrison's sometimes. Well, that's why I don't really like busy places. That's why I don't really go on when trains get busy. I wait for the next train which is quieter, and then go on a quieter train. So I don't really go to places when it's busy because I don't like it. too many people about. At the moment, as everyone's social distancing, it's not too bad for me in Morrison's at the moment because it's not as busy as it used to be. But when things do go back to normal again, it'll be very busy for me. So very, very busy. Especially places get busy. But don't forget, London's very big, isn't it? So it's the biggest city in England. London. But compared to Bath City is smaller than London, but still gets busy. But one day, next year, hopefully, I want to do Thunderworld. I want to go to Thunderworld to see what it's like, see what Thunderworld's like. But early. Go there earlier on, so it's been busy. I want to see what Thunderworld looks like one day. It doesn't cost me that much to go to Bristol. Just to go there for a day. Mum doesn't mind me going on my own to Bristol because Bristol's not a bad place to go to on my own. But hopefully I want to go there to see what Thunderworld looks like one day. I'm guessing you'll be going. It's about now 1:53, and I think. What time you about to head off for your walk then, David? What time you heading off for your walk? Huh? 4 people in here. Somebody else is in there. Not chatting to me though, but somebody else is in there somewhere. 2. Oh, 2 o'clock. It's almost 2 o'clock. Well, it's good now. The clocks have gone. Popular Tom Lol. Basically, I grew up with John Jennings Fun Fair. Before I came across all the other fun fairs, the first fun fair I came across was John Jennings's, as I live in Walmsley. And I eventually went travelling to Walmsley to Westbury, went to Westbury Fun Fair, and then eventually travelled to Melksham. And then eventually, when my dad moved to Marlborough, I got my first eyes on Marlborough Mop Big Fun Fair, and then the first time I seen Swindon Links Centre Fun Fair was when my dad moved to Marlborough, and I first came across it. And then my second time was when I met you there. And then it could have been my third time this year, but I didn't go this year because the trains weren't running in that direction. Because they had some railway works going on, so I couldn't go there this time around. But hopefully next year I'm gonna be. I make it. It's probably my 4th year. going there. 4th year. 4th year. How many Super Bowls are out there? Across the UK, sorry. How many Super Bowls do you think there's out there? Because there's got to be more than one Super Bowl out there, isn't there? More than one Super Bowl? Or 3? 4 or 5? I thought there's about 5 of them in the UK. Across the whole UK, Super Bowls. I think if there's going to be more than 5 of those Super Bowls out there. Super Bowls. Super. But you know one of the owners of one of the Super Bowls. Good old Super Bowls. And then you got the super duper Dodgems. You got John Jennings' Estates at Art Dodgems, and then you got the ones with the lights on it, Dodgems, which is the John Sales Dodgems. I think they got lights on it on his ones. Oh yeah, I remember that my driving wasn't good. I kept crashing into in Libya at the time. I went the one way round, didn't I, as well, on the Dodgems at Farnborough. I went the one way round. But I did get a hang of it because it's the first time I've drove the Dodgems for a while. Because I used to me and my dad went to the fun fair, I used to drive him around the circles. But it's the first time I've ever been on Dodgems for a while. I remember the time that I span around. I nearly threw up on the that ride at Farnborough, the Orbiter. I nearly threw up on that Orbiter because you were there on it, David, when I was I was on there, and I was going like this, going. I was like this, going. I was like that. It was because it was so fast, that ride. I nearly threw up on that. The Orbiter. That Orbiter. That Orbiter. I can't. That Orbiter is going to be in my mind for a while now. The Orbiter. That Orbiter is going to be in my mind now, isn't it? I'm not going to stop thinking about that Orbiter now. Because I know you were there, David. David, you were there. Because I'm in your I'm also in your flog in that video of saying not that Tom, but that Tom is gonna pass out. Oh, I did laugh at myself actually. I did find it amusing afterwards. It's quite cool. Oh, good old Orbiter. I know you began. I guess you're gonna be off now, David, for your walk because it's almost 2:00. 2:00 in the afternoon. 2:00 in the afternoon. 2:00 in the afternoon. Yeah, 2:00. I am popular because I live in Warmster. So John Jennings, I know John Jennings very well. That John Jennings family. So I built a relationship with him, with John Jennings Fun Fair. It's 2:00. I'm guessing you're off now for your walk, David. off for a walk in the woods. Or in that case, the countryside. Mm-hmm. How did who? Do you click on that? No, you can't click on that. Pardon me. Pardon me. Gonna have a drink in a minute. Gonna get another drink in a minute. 'Cause I'm thirsty. Yeah, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna come off of this live stream in a minute and watch your top five rides. Have a nice walk. Pardon me. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon you. Right, I'm off to get a drink. 45 seconds is enough for me on there. Anyway, have a nice day, everyone. And stay safe and stay at home. Don't go out anywhere or you'll be told off by the police. Only if you go for one exercise a day, like Dave's doing today, he's going for a walk. So that's okay. But if you break the law, it's not good. It's not the law. Break the rules, I meant, sorry. It's not the law yet, I meant to say. If it is, might be the law. Anyway, right, I'm going now. Bye.